Hello and welcome to Newsfeed. I am Sumaya Abubakar taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. The Banj arrested for alleged Npower fraud worth over 100 million naira. Singer Rema splashes millions to purchase G-Wagon. Actress Rama Sadao celebrates 29th birthday with stunning photos. And Celine Dion reveals diagnosis. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission has arrested singer Oladapo Oyebanji, popularly known as the Banj. He was arrested and detained Tuesday on ICPC operatives closed in on him, forcing him to surrender himself at the agency's headquarters in Abuja. It was reported that the band had dodged summons for weeks, claiming to be overseas for a scheduled concert each time he was invited to appear for interrogation over fraud allegations. He is accused of fraudulently diverting hundreds of million naira earmarked by the Nigerian government for Npower projects, an empowerment program set up by the Nigerian government in 2016 to address youth unemployment and increase social development. Now, investigators alleged that the Banj colluded with some compromised government officials to introduce ghost beneficiaries into the payroll of the scheme. The stipend paid to those beneficiaries are then paid to accounts that have now allegedly been linked to the pop star. After the musician failed to show up for the interrogation, despite multiple invitations, the ICPC moved to arrest him anywhere in Nigeria and abroad, forcing him to show up at the Commission's office on Tuesday, 6th of December 2022. On arrival, the Banj was subjected to a prolonged interrogation session, after which he was detained. He pleaded for administrative bail. He was rejected by officials who said the musician could not be trusted to attend his trial if released on bail. Now, netizens had opinions. One said, most Nigerian celebrities are into shady deals, but we are not ready for this conversation. And another said, Npower is a fraudulent scheme. It's why Nigeria has still been in still waters. And someone said lastly that people doing legitimate business in Nigeria are few. Well, I disagree with that. On to what's next is trending. We have popular Nigerian singer Rema, who is ending the year in grand style as he acquired his million G-Wagon. The Marvin star has been performing in different concerts across the world and recently celebrated the massive 1 billion streams which his album Rave and Roses received in 2022. Now, this year he also featured one of America's biggest singer Selena Gomez for his smash hit Calm Down. He has gone ahead to reward himself for all the hard work with the luxury car. Take a look.
Well, I see something.
Yeah, we out here, Lucky Luxury Car, #1 plug for the baddest, biggest whips. It's my brother, the OG, my love. Get your whips out here.
Now, fans are happy for him, where one said, a globally known hardworking musician bought G-Wagon, but comedians and social media influencers will do 2 videos and they claim they buy houses and Range Rovers. Another posted that he worked hard and so he deserves it. Someone else congratulated him that people should remind him of his age again. And lastly, someone said the people of, that share percentage with Rema are taking too much, else he should have acquired a bigger car. Well, all I can say is he did a good one, so congratulations. And next on what's trending, we have actress Rama Sadao, who celebrates 29th birthday with stunning photos. She shared dazzling photos of herself to celebrate her new age on Wednesday, 7th December 2022. She expressed gratitude to God for keeping her alive and in sound health. Taking to her Instagram page, she penned herself a short birthday note. She wrote, Chapter 29. Now, fellow Nigerians and actors actually congratulated her or wished her a happy birthday, like Kule Remi, Stan Nze, AY, Mofe Duncan, Osas Igaro, Uzi Usman, and more. They all took their time to wish her a happy birthday in the comments on the post. Now, happy birthday once again, Rama Sadao. Next on what's got people talking on social media, we have singer Davido, who will be performing at the closing ceremony of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar on December 18th, 2022. Chinese businessman Stephen Hung disclosed this on his Insta stories on Thursday, December 8th. He added a caption, "So happy my bro." Davido confirmed he will be performing at the World Cup Qatar closing ceremony. Can't wait to see him. Aside from attending his uncle Ademola Adeleke's inauguration ceremony as the governor of Osun State last month, Davido has stayed away from social media and events since the demise of his son, Ifeanyi, on October 31st. Now, his fans are ecstatic. One commented, "Nigeria is happy and everyone is happy." Another one said, "At last, Nigeria made it to the finals, but Ghana didn't." A fan hit, "With all the attention Wizkid has been trying to use and trend, he still got shunned for this." And another fan said, "This is the kind of comeback we want." Someone else added, "The world's big events is where the kings perform." Next on what's trending, we have a Nigerian lady who storms her son's school to lash out at his teachers over alarming injuries he returned home with in Italy. Take a look.
I don't ask much. I need to see the parents. I'm not stupid. No. No.
Devi abbassare la voce. Sì.
No.
Stai a casa mia, devi abbassare.
No.
Perché no?
No.
Devi abbassare.
No.
Ma io non
Come
lo so.
questo?
Ma che c'entra?
Every time you think my baby
Ma
come,
che
with,
c'entra?
come in the house with injury, I will be happy. You tell me not to speak. Why? Why? I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you can't hide the
I need to
voice.
see the parents. Yes, I need to see the parents before I leave here. See, you have to call the parents.
When Colin push other child or hit other child.
But police don't injure any child in the school. Police don't injure any child in the school.
Yes, perché?
Capito?
No, perché? Scusami, a 7 quando lui è venuto all'inizio, quando Collins è venuto.
One netizen said, "This lady made the same allegations months ago." And another said, "Someone is talking about her child and you people are talking about her lashes." Someone else said, "Use your lashes to lash them." And lastly, a guy said, "I understand her anger as regards to her son being maltreated, but the eyelashes had me screaming." Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see why a popular celebrity chose not to be friends with Nigerian women. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's Newsfeed. Media personality Stephanie Coker explains why she finds it hard to be friends with Nigerian women, women who are born and raised in Nigeria. She said this because they have a different mindset which influences the way they behave. Take a look at the short interview.
I always say this thing, right, about how I find it hard to make friends with women that have grown up and spent their whole life in Nigeria, just because I feel like their mindset is very different.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think people take it like, oh, maybe you're trying to be snobbish or whatever. And it's like, no, I'll give you a very good example. When you are out and you're on a table, if a girl that's maybe not from abroad or whatever, never lived out of Nigeria, comes to the table, she will greet all the guys and not greet the woman. And I'm always like, why? What is your problem? Like, I was here first. You should at least say, "Oh, hi. How are you?" Hi. No, they just sit. They're not act like they can't see you. They're looking everywhere. I'm like, one day I had to say, "Excuse me, madam. Hello, hi." And the girl was like, "Oh," she was shocked. I'm like, why do they think like this? Is it, I don't understand. Is it a complex? Girl.
Now, netizens were not having it. One said some people want to become more British than the British people. Another said, "It's not about growing up abroad. It's either you're friendly and respectful or not. Why tag a whole group of people as a problem? And you're sure you're not expecting some sort of special recognition?" Another person said, "She's right, but it is not okay to generalize." Next on what's got people talking, we have the Johnson star Seun Osigbesan and husband Seun, who actually celebrates 10 years anniversary on 8th December 2022. The Johnson star shared beautiful family photos on Instagram to celebrate their anniversary. In the post, she described their union as a decade of God's faithfulness. She added by appreciating her husband for his love, commitment, sacrifices, support, and every other thing words cannot articulate. Nigerians and fans congratulated her. A fan said, "Wow, this is beautiful. Congratulations." And another one who is a fan of the Johnson show referred to her daughter, saying that baby science is so big now. And someone said, "This is what I want to see, not separation, divorce, infidelity, and much more." Next on What's Got People Talking, we have a man who recounts mysteriously finding himself in a kidnapper's den in Benin City after helping someone. Take a look.
Like that, it was about to cross the road, and it was like, "Please, my son, can you help me to cross?" I held the man's and we crossed. That was all I remember. The next thing I remembered was I was in a taxi with men, and only God knows where they took me to that fateful day. All I could remember was that there were people that were tied to stick. It happened in Benin City, Okoro Junction, and they were actually pricing me, for me, for 30,000. This is 2006, I'm telling you. The one lady, very fat lady, just came and untied me. I should help her to slice onions. So the moment I just saw nobody was looking, and I take off. Just for simple help, just because I want to help an old man. So please, sometimes let's learn how to say no. It doesn't mean you are wicked. We are living in a wicked world. Please, everybody be careful.
A netizen said, "The world is indeed wicked. Thank God for your mother's prayer." Another said, "We should be more careful, when helping people these days." And others emphasized on this being the reason why people don't help strangers anymore. And next on the international news, we have popular Canadian singer who is Celine Dion, who has been diagnosed with an incurable neurological disease, stiff person syndrome, which causes her muscles to tense uncontrollably. Now, she explained everything in a video that went viral. Take a look.
I've been dealing with problems with my health for a long time, and it's been really difficult for me to face these challenges. Recently, I've been diagnosed with a very rare neurological disorder called stiff person syndrome, which affects something like 1 in a million people. While we're still learning about this rare condition, we now know this is what's been causing all of the spasms that I've been having. Sometimes causing difficulties when I walk and not allowing me to use my vocal cords to sing the way I'm used to. This means I won't be ready to restart my tour in Europe in February. All I know is singing. It's what I've done all my life, and it's what I love to do the most. And I'm doing everything that I can to recuperate. And I really hope I can see you again real soon.
Now, fans emphasized or empathized with her. A fan said, "You will overcome this." Another said, "If you get good health, you're the richest person in the world. God heal you." And another emphasized that good health is underrated, adding that she remembers Celine at her happiest when Rene, her husband, was alive. And someone said exposure to cameras and light usually affects the blood and other vitals of the body. And on to a very funny video of a dog who has more compassion than its owner. Take a look. I see him calling to the person behind the camera saying, "No, stop recording and stop her." Well, that was beautiful. Well, that is all on Newsfeed today. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Bye.